What is going on, my crypto fam, my crow fam? How is everything going tonight? It has been a great last couple of days when it has come to the Kronos network chain, the Crow coin. Everybody has been super excited. It's crazy because I've seen a lot of people come out of the woodwork start talking about Crow. So because of these pumps. So Crow has been one of my main plays for a while. And so I am definitely excited about this. But before we get started, guys, like this video, subscribe to the channel, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and share it with your friends. Now let's get into the price of Crow. As you guys know, there was a couple bullish things that came out, including 20% limited time offer, receive 20% on when you stake your Crow. Now, this is a year lockup, so just keep that in mind. If you are a long-term believer in Crow like I am, this may not be so bad for a portion of your Crow. If you just want to ride the bull run and get out at the get out at the end of the year, then that is fine too. Now let's go ahead and refresh this. Guys, have entered into the top 20, right? So that is very, very exciting. We're number 17 at a $10.76 billion market cap. It is crazy. Like 3 days ago, this thing was trading at what? 15 cent. I think, let me see. That's 7 days. Yeah, so a couple of days ago on the 25th, this thing was trading at about 15 cent. And the peak it hit earlier, 30, I think 38 cent on some exchanges, and now it is hovering around 32 cents. So I'm fine with that, right? It's crazy. When you ride it up, you're like, it is absolutely amazing. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. When you're riding it up, you're like, yes, it hit like 20 cent. Yes, it hit 27 cent. Yes, it hit 30 cent. Yes, it hit 38. But it's a little different. It hits a little different when you're riding it back down a little bit. You're like, oh, wait, 38 cent? Oh, 34 cent? Oh, man, 30 cent? Oh, 29 cent? So, you know what? There might be some hopium. There might be a little hopium in this. Hmm. So I'm gonna share that with you guys here in a second. So we um there's a couple things that we got to keep in mind. It ran a lot. So the TA side of me is saying what goes up must come down. Now, it has came down from 38 cent. It came down all the way to 28 cent before bouncing back up. Some people think that it hit this resistance, right? Between here and here, between the 33, 35 cent levels. That was kind of like a golden pocket. It rejected it. It's coming back down. But um there's something that I am seeing that might maybe just maybe give us a little bit of hope, right? And that is this trend line right here. So, um, it is respecting this trend line. It comes down, it bounces off of it, bounces off of it, bounces off of it. Hopefully, it bounces off of it. If we break this trend line, guys, we already came down, right? So we came up here, we hit that resistance between 30 and 50 cent. You have to realize. So that's the hour. So guys, let's look at the let me see if the weekly shows it. Um let's see. Yeah, so right in here, not even really 30. So between like 39, around like 40 and 50 cent, right in this level. Maybe even a little bit down here. We are going to see some pretty heavy resistance. These are a lot of buys and sells happen in this area. Now, the good thing is I feel like a lot of these people probably sold, and that's why it went so low. So I don't really think you have much people uh, that are holding from 2022. I just don't see it. I mean, you might have a couple people um, that kind of locked it up, wrote it, locked it up, for the Visa rewards or for their staking programs or their what's it called? Their airdrop program. Um so it could have been something of that nature. The people that kind of continue to hold. Then what happened is let's go ahead and go back. Actually not the hourly, let's go to the 4 hourly. Then I think what happened is, oh no, hold on, not that one. Hold on, guys. Sorry. All right. So let's see. So back a couple months ago, I don't remember where it's at. Probably somewhere around here. It might have been here. It might have been, let's see, July. It could have been right here. There was a pump and then they had a dump. And the reason why I think I could see it doing that is you have to think they recirculate it, which I didn't even know was possible. 70 billion tokens at a rate of 1 billion, 1 point something billion tokens a month. So it's going to take a long time for those tokens to come back in circulation. And from my understanding, that is the case. It's gonna take a long time. But then Trump came out, or his media company, let me see if I can find it, and said this. And said, a historic day for CRO. Trump Media Group CRO Strategy announced a $6.42 billion U.S. Treasury play. So here's the thing. So if you look at it, it was at, so if you go 15 cent, so let's see, right now we're at a 10.6. So right now we're about at that 30. So that means around 16, 17 cent, where it was trading at, about half of that. So I'm wondering if $5 billion of that came from this and people were kind of selling off as it was going up because they've been waiting so long, or if maybe they bought a billion and then there was just so much hype and FOMO and then they're going to continue to buy it up. So that's something that I really, really want to find out if they had already bought over the last couple days and that's why it's up. Or was this just FOMO, right? People FOMOing in and we're going to get some more spike. Now, it'd be cool if this was a little bit of both and we still got billions of dollars to come into it. But I don't know. The difference between where we're at now and where we were at kind of makes me believe they were buying it up, right? And then people were kind of getting in on that ride up. So let me know in the comment section, do you think they already put the money in? Do you think they're putting the money in? Um, Let me know. So, let's go ahead and take a look at maybe one or two more things. So here is the thing. So in a bearish case, you might see like a shoulder head, maybe a shoulder, but I hope not. I hope because we're coming up on potential rate cuts next month, because we're coming up on the bills getting passed by the government, because of that news, I'm hoping we are going and I'm thinking this might just be a bull flag, right? This might be you got a massive, massive bull flag, and that's what I'm seeing. So you kind of have it right here, the trend line. So you can kind of take this same trend line for the bottom, and then you can kind of take this trend line for the top. Let's see. Let's see if that works out. Sometimes it doesn't work out, sometimes it does. Look at that. Boom. So Guys, are we gonna see a breakout right here? Is it gonna go up? I hope so. I think so. It would make sense. I mean, we dropped pretty far and it's stabilizing a little bit. But the thing is I foresee now we weren't overbought and now we're kind of coming down on the 4 hour. So we might who knows? I mean, bull rallies do some crazy things. I mean, if you look at it, I mean, what was it? XRP? XRP ran up to what, $3? Let's see if we can find. Let's see if we can find XRP on the news that the lawsuit was over, right? So we have XRP, and let's go ahead and take a look at this real quick. 1 hour. Look at this. So it was trading November of 2024 at 50 cent, right? Almost like around 50 cent. Wait, so November, yeah, so November like 2nd through 4th, it was at 50 cent. Then it went on a major rally, guys. It gained billions of dollars and it peaked out 1 month later, right? Exactly 4 weeks later at $2.70 before dropping down to 209 and then rallying back up to 329 2 months later. So can we see the same thing for Crow? I think we can. I really do. I think we can. Whether it goes up to $3, I'm not sure. I've heard a lot of predictions going to like 270. But I think we can pass easily. I think the road to a dollar is going to come very, very shortly. Combined with all the bullish momentum, the quarter 4, the Bitcoin halving cycle, the rate cuts, retirement plans. Now, here's another thing. Looking at my timer. Here's another thing. Don't want to make it too long. It's okay though. I got my Mountain Dew that you got that this thing is like kind of making not there, but so here it poses a question, and I want to ask you guys a question. Somebody made a statement that, and I'm kind of seeing it. Could this bull rally? So we had the meme coin cycle back in 2024 and maybe beginning of 2025, right? We saw things, we saw a lot of different memes run. And before that, in 2023, we seen AI run along with Pepe. Pepe ran, and then the end of 2023 into beginning of 2024, AI was the play. Then middle 2024 on in the beginning of 2025, meme coins were the play. Are we seeing a shift into government related cryptos? We've seen Bitcoin and Ethereum run off of ETFs. So, and the SEC approved that. So, institutional, government, big money. Are we seeing a shift to that right now? So, we're seeing the ETFs. There were some bills passed, so we're seeing stable coins get traction. Now I think, what's it called? EDPs, I think, ETPs. I don't know I forgot what it stands for. I gotta look it up. But there was another version of an ETF. And then, Trump's part of the government. So then we're having treasuries. That's kind of taking a play. So could this be kind of like the secondary market? You always like you have the main plays. Could this be why the top coins run? Because they are getting the traction of the government, of institutions, of retirement funds, of financial advisors, of the big players. And is that going to be one of the sectors, categories that does really well, right? And that's the reason why. And so I think so. I think that this is going to do very, very well because of that reason. I think, guys, I think Crow, I don't think it's stopping. I think it's had a small correction. Whether it goes down a little bit more, I mean, we were oversold, we're overbought. It could very possibly go down a little bit more, but we're coming into a bullish time, guys. Tomorrow's the last weekday, I think. Yeah, weekday. of the month. And then next month's the end of the quarter. We're in September, and then that's the end of the quarter. So are we going to see some very, very bullish times for things like CRO? I think we can, right? So if this is making a bull flag, right here, if this is making a bull flag, which because of the news, it very well could be, I don't think we're done. I mean, look at the volume. We're having massive, massive volume. Guys, I don't think you guys realize the volume is over 100% up. Crow was one of those where people got into the staking and the Visa rewards and all these reward programs and held, including myself. I got in, my average is 5.5 cents. I got in like a 2022, and that's been my make it or break it, right? So hopefully, pay off a McDonald's meal or two, but we'll see, we'll see. That dollar, is like $5 or $6 right now. I think it's like what, $10 for a Happy Meal, a big kids meal, whatever you call it. But it's gonna be okay. That couple of dollars is gonna help me get some food for the end of the bull run. Get me a meal. Maybe I'll get a little big kids toy or something. Just kidding. But uh, I think we got a lot of room to grow, guys. Anyway, like this video, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Crow to the moon. I think we're gonna see a dollar pretty soon, guys, in pass.